Ray Gricar, the missing DA hoppin'. Where you headed? Cool. That's about 15 minutes from here. Hey, you mind if I tell you a story while we drive? You like mysteries? True crime stuff? Alright, so check this out. Pennsylvania, 2005. There's this guy, Ray Gricar, district attorney. Big shot. Prosecutes criminals for a living. One day, he just doesn't show up for work. His car is found, parked on a bridge, over a river. His laptop isn't there, but the hard drive gone. 6 months later, someone finds it, in the river, below the bridge, but it's destroyed, completely, like someone took a hammer to it. Ray Gricar was never seen again. 21 years later, nobody knows what happened. Was he murdered? Did he run away? Or did he just disappear? Let me tell you what we know. Case profile. Ray Gricar para intender o disapparimento. E preciso olhar para como era Ray Gricar e o cenário de sua jurisdição. Detalhe informa qual nome Ray Frank Gricar o Capaceo, promotor de Justica de Center County. PA data do desaparecimento 15 de abril de 2005 Ultimo local visto Lewisburg, Pennsylvania Vehiculo Mini Cooper. Vermelho 2000 for status actual declarado legalmente morto M 2011. The drive begins so Ray Gricar. This is Pennsylvania, right? Center County, College Town, Penn State University is there. Ray's the district attorney. Been doing it for like 20 years. Good reputation. Smart guy. Respected. He's 59 years old. Lives alone, divorced. Has a daughter. She's grown. Lives in another state. He's got a girlfriend, Patty. They've been together a few years. Normal life. Normal job. Until April 15, 2005, Friday. Ray tells people he's taking the day off. Personal day. Going for a drive. He never comes home. And here's the thing. The next day, someone finds his car. But Ray nowhere. And that laptop. Destroyed. What happened to Ray Gricar? That's the question. And trust me, it gets stranger. The timeline April 15, 2005. Friday morning. Ray wakes up at home in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. That's the county seat. Small town. Like 6,000 people. He's with his girlfriend, Patty. They're planning to spend the day together. Just drive around. Relax. You know, Ray's been stressed. Work stuff. He needs a break. Around 11 a.m., they get in Ray's car. Red Mini Cooper 2004. He loved that car. They start driving. Now, here's where it gets specific. They drive east out of Bellefonte toward Lewisburg, another small town about 60 miles away. Why Lewisburg? Nobody really knows. Ray just said, let's go for a drive. They get there around 12:30 p.m. They walk around downtown. Small streets. Antique shops. Patty remembers this clearly. They go into a store, Sunny Cove Antiques. Just browsing, looking at stuff. The owner remembers them. Nice couple, quiet. They don't buy anything. Around 1:30 p.m., they leave the shop, walk back to the car. And this is where things change. Ray tells Patty, I need to make a phone call. I'll be right back. He walks away down the street. Patty waits by the car. 10 minutes past 15. Patty's wondering, where is he? Ray comes back, but he's different, quiet, distracted. Patty asks, everything okay? Ray says, yeah, fine. But he's not fine. She can tell. Here's what Patty says happened next. They get in the car. Ray says, I'm just gonna drive around a bit, clear my head. Patty's like, okay, whatever you need. But then Ray says something weird. Actually, can you drive yourself home? Patty's confused. What? Why? Ray says, I just need some time alone. Take my car. I'll find my own way back. Now look, this is strange, right? They came together in his car. Now he's telling her to take it. And leave him there? In a town 60 miles from home? But Patty knows Ray. He gets moody sometimes. Needs space. So she says okay. Ray gets out of the car on Main Street, Lewisburg. It's like 2 p.m. Broad daylight. Patty drives away in Ray's Mini Cooper. That's the last time she sees him. That evening, Patty's at home. Waiting. Ray said he'd find his own way back, right? 6:00 p.m. No Ray. 8:00 p.m. No Ray. She tries calling his cell phone. No answer. Midnight. Still nothing. Now she's worried. Next morning, Saturday, April 16th. Still no Ray. Patty calls his daughter, his friends. Nobody's heard from him. She calls the police. Center County Sheriff starts looking. They put out a bulletin. Missing person, Ray Gricar. A few hours later, someone calls it in. I found a car, red Mini Cooper, parked on a bridge. The car is on the Street Road Bridge, over the Susquehanna River, about 2 miles from where Patty left him in downtown Lewisburg. The car is locked. Keys inside on the passenger seat. Ray's cell phone is inside. His wallet gone. His laptop. They're in the car. But here's the thing. The laptop is just the laptop. The hard drive missing. Someone took it out. Police search the area. The bridge, the river, the woods. No sign of Ray. Where did he go? The investigation. So now police are investigating. And they're confused. Because this doesn't make sense. Ray Gricar, district attorney. Respected. No enemies as far as they know. Why would he disappear? They start digging into his life. His cases, his work. Ray prosecuted a lot of people. Criminals, drug dealers, bad guys. Could someone have wanted revenge? Police look into it. They find nothing obvious. But here's something interesting. Ray was investigating something. Something big. Penn State University. You know it, right? Big school. Football. Joe Paterno. All that. Back in 1998, there was an incident. A report about Jerry Sandusky, the assistant football coach. Someone reported him for inappropriate behavior with a kid in the locker room. Ray Gricar was the DA. It was his case. And you know what he did? Nothing. He didn't charge Sandusky. Said there wasn't enough evidence. Case closed. Now fast forward to 2005. Ray disappears. 6 years later, 2011, Jerry Sandusky is arrested for sexually abusing multiple children over decades. He's convicted and sentenced to life in prison. And people start asking, did Ray Gricar know something back in 1998? Did he cover it up? Or was he threatened, paid off? And when he disappeared in 2005, was it connected? Look, we don't know. Ray's gone. Can't ask him. But the timing is suspicious. Anyway, back to the investigation. Police are searching for Ray, for his body, for any clue. They drag the Susquehanna River under the bridge where his car was found. Nothing. They search the woods, fields, abandoned buildings. Miles and miles. Nothing. Months go by. Then, September 2005. 6 months after Ray disappeared, a woman is walking by the river. She's fishing. She finds something in the water. A hard drive. A laptop hard drive. Just sitting there on the riverbed. She picks it up, takes it to police. They analyze it. It's Ray's. From his laptop. But it's destroyed. Water damage. Physical damage. Like someone smashed it then threw it in the river. Computer forensics experts try to recover data. They can't. It's gone completely. Whatever was on that hard drive, Ray didn't want anyone to see it. Or someone else didn't. The detail that doesn't fit. Okay, so here's where it gets weird. And I mean really weird. Ray Gricar was a DA. He knew how investigations worked. He knew how to hide, how to disappear. And people close to him, they say he talked about it. About disappearing. His girlfriend, Patty, told police Ray had mentioned it multiple times. What would it take to disappear? To start over. Not like in a joking way. More like seriously. Like he was planning it. And there's more. Ray had searched stuff online on his computer. How to destroy a hard drive. How to disappear without a trace. How to fake your own death. Police found this in his search history. Months before he disappeared. So was Ray planning to run? To start a new life? But why? He had a good job, a girlfriend, a daughter. Yeah, he was stressed, but who isn't? Some people think maybe he was depressed, suicidal. He drove to that bridge, threw his hard drive in the river, jumped, and drowned. But they searched that river for months with sonar, divers, boats. No body, and rivers don't hide bodies forever. Eventually, they surface. It's been 21 years, nothing. Other people think he was murdered by someone he was investigating, or by someone connected to Penn State, the Sandusky thing. They killed him, destroyed the hard drive to hide evidence, and dumped his body somewhere it would never be found. But there's no evidence of that either. And then there's the theory that he just left, walked away, started over. New identity. New life. Some people swear they've seen him in Ohio, Michigan, even other countries. But none of those sightings were ever confirmed. What happened to Ray Gricar? Nobody knows. Theories. Theory 1. Ray killed himself. He was depressed or stressed. Maybe the Sandusky case was eating at him. Guilt or regret. He drove to that bridge, destroyed his hard drive to protect whatever was on there, then jumped. Problem: no body. And he didn't seem suicidal to anyone who knew him. Theory 2. Ray was murdered. Someone wanted him dead, a criminal he prosecuted, or someone connected to Penn State, who didn't want secrets out. They lured him to Lewisburg, killed him, and staged the car on the bridge. Problem: no suspects, no evidence, no witnesses. Theory 3. Ray disappeared on purpose. He planned it for months, researched how to do it. That day in Lewisburg, he met someone who helped him with a new identity. He destroyed his hard drive so no one could track him. Problem: why leave a life and people who cared? Where did he get the money? Theory 4. It's connected to Sandusky. Ray knew something about the abuse or the cover-up. Penn State is powerful. If Ray was going to expose something, someone had a lot to lose. They silenced him and made it look like he ran or killed himself. Problem: no proof, just timing. The dead end. So what happened after? Ray's daughter never gave up. She pushed for investigations. In 2011, Ray was declared legally dead. 7 years missing, presumed dead. But his body was never found. The case is still open at the Center County DA's office. They still get tips and possible sightings. Every tip is investigated. None have led anywhere. In 2015, the case was featured on true crime shows. Online sleuths on Reddit and YouTube analyzed every detail. Some went to Lewisburg to walk the streets Ray walked. But the river doesn't talk. The bridge doesn't remember. In 2020, they used new DNA databases and facial recognition looking for Ray in case he's alive somewhere. Nothing. As of now, 2026, Ray Gricar has been gone for 21 years. If he's alive, he'd be 80 years old. Where IT stands today. So where does this leave us? Ray Gricar, district attorney, disappeared in 2005. His car was found. His hard drive was destroyed. His body, never found. The Sandusky case came to light years later, and people wondered if it was connected. But we'll never know because Ray's not here to ask. The bridge is still there in Lewisburg, Street Road Bridge. You can drive across it. Sometimes people stop and look over the edge into the river below, wondering, did Ray jump? Was he pushed? Or did he just walk away? If you have information about Ray Gricar, you can contact the Pennsylvania State Police or the Center County DA's office. 21 years, and still nothing. The final, lingering question. All right, here's your stop. You know what gets me about this case? Ray Gricar was smart. He knew how investigations worked. He knew how to cover tracks. If he wanted to disappear, he could. If someone wanted him gone, they could do it. And we'd never know which one it was. So, what do you think happened to Ray Gricar? If you figure it out, let me know. I'll keep driving.